Al Horford, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Gallinari comes in for Jaylen Brown. And McRae subbed in for Smart. On the court for the Celtics. Tatum out there with Horford. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Gallinari. And it's McRae in at the point.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
And here's MP for three. Sinks the triple. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But, Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him. And the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
A second chance effort. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
No good on the outside try from McRae. The Magic have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that start.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony. Unable to get that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Brogdon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach. And one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. No good on the three. Boston leading by 4. McRae passes to Brogdon. From deep three-point range, Banchero grabs the board. Orlando's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Down low. Carter kicks to Suggs. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Now Banchero. He's got 11. And it's Suggs missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wasted no time on that one. Suggs has got 5 points so far.
Jalen Suggs showing you supreme confidence right there. On the catch, ready to rise and fire.
Brogdon the pass to McRae. This one for 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
Horford finds Brogdon. Sweet little floater. Brogdon's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Every guard in the NBA should have a floater game. Malcolm Brogdon goes to that aspect.
Here's Anthony. And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
The Celtics, 28. Here they come, Magic fans.
They're going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bamba. Banchero comes in for Mo Wagner. Isaac's checked in for Wagner. And it's Suggs in for Cole Anthony. McRae, no good. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Brogdon kicks to McRae. Fires for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early. That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Orlando trailing here.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
To the middle, here's Isaac. And the layup is good. Isaac's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Brogdon finds MP. Tatum on the wing. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gallinari. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Gallinari's got his first 2 points of the night.
In between game for Danilo Gallinari. Okay.
Isaac outside. Banchero with the ball. Tatum on him.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
And that one's good, Brogdon. And now a 4-point Boston lead.
Well, that's the attitude Malcolm Brogdon hopes to bring every night. You can't be passive. He is going to attack on the interior.
And here is Suggs. 5 points in the game. Knocked away. He tries for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. MP against Isaac. McRae passes to Tatum. MP left side. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed.
Substitution on the court.
Bamba is checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Franz Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Then for the Celtics, Gallinari, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Derek White comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And McRae subbed in for Marcus Smart.
I like how sure of himself MP is at the arc. He acts like he already knows the shot is good.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Jaylen Brown. Derek White is out there with McRae. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Back to Anthony. Count it. Good. Anthony's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
And MP throws it down.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
The Magic trail by 4. Pass to Suggs. Banchero with the ball. Brown on him. Now, here's Banchero. Off target with the jump hook.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Sometimes you need excellent anticipation defensively to get your hand on a shot. Jalen Suggs, nicely done.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Wagner. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams is checked in. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. For Orlando, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Well, guys, certainly Markelle Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
Here's Banchero over Brown. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched him for 20. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Suggs. Offensive rebound, Carter. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
Tatum finds MP. Williams with the ball. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist from
McRae's got 6 assists now in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Back to Wagner. Now, here's Banchero. He's guarded closely. Fultz, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the basket is good.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
A 3 from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. McRae's got 11 in the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And with all the youth of this Magic team, you feel like, Doris, they are on the verge of something big.
For their fan base, Kevin, you certainly hope so. What you're really looking for is maybe the breakthrough that the Cleveland Cavaliers had last year. A textbook job of rebuilding with youth and quality trades. You have to stay patient and understand this is a process.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Fultz finds Wagner. Here's Carter. Passes to Suggs. Going inside. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Fultz. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding the bucket. How does it feel?
Man, listen, there's a lot of love on this squad, man. And these guys go out here, and these guys are my brothers, flat out. You know, they trust me to take these shots, so it feels good to get, validated that they trust me by knocking them down.
Did the coach tell you to look more for your outside shot?
I mean, Coach wants us to take the right shot, and that's usually an open three-pointer or a layup. They were laying off me tonight, so, I took the shot. But if they press up, I know my teammates are going to cut and get open after that.
Looks like a winning strategy. Right on. Thanks, man.
Yeah, 英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put the back in the yen。英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan。英語わかりません。英語わかりません。